Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 18 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Jason put in a, let's call it workman-like appearance against the New York Mets in Fenway Park. He put in 6 innings and allowed 2 runs on 8 hits, including a Javier Baez home run. And he did not get the decision, but the Red Sox did get the win. So let's get back out there and keep at it. So we are through the month of May at this point, going into June. See who, just out of curiosity, see who the players of the month are. And we're getting towards Shohei Ohtani, that schmuck.
Next level.
We're also getting towards All-Star season, so let's see. Oh, look at that! Jason Parham, top of the voting for the starting pitcher for the All-Star game. It'd be a nice little achievement for this year, considering he got kind of snubbed last year. Jason Parham leading the league in pitching WAR. Not leading the league in a lot of other things. Walks, innings pitched, complete games, tied for 3rd, 2nd in strikeouts. Yeah, you know, he's putting in his work, 2nd in ERA. Yeah, no, as you do. So, let's get back out there. Looks like well, first of all, we're going for a bullpen day, so that's fun. 2-seam velocity and K for 9. That's good, I suppose. Pitching clutch and home runs per 9 cap, don't care. Circle velocity and K per 9. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Slow that changeup down a little more. And it looks like we are going to be hosting the Tampa Bay Rays in our house. Now, as I recall, Jason has only played the Rays once before. That is the case, and he is 1-0 on the year, so, or 1-0 on his career rather. He has a 1.13 ERA and a 2.39 WOBA. So let's see what he can do against him today. So let's get out there and get it.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Both Sox look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Jason Parham, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Okay, first pitch of the game. Let's make it a good one, Jay. Come on, let's get it.
We are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to
little blooper out to right field, and I believe that would be J.D. Martinez out there to take it in for the first out.
You get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself
down. Excuse me, it's not. We
is
have Mr. Randall Romero out there in right field today.
This team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning?
J.D. Martinez, of course, is taking up DH duties.
They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
And here's a fastball called for strike.
Well,
our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started.
Beg your pardon. I was about to say, well, of the Rays players against us today, only Mr. Ronald Tarajas, presently at the plate, has faced off against Jay Morton a couple times. Excuse me. He has 11 career plate appearances against Jay, as opposed to the about 3 to 5 that everybody else has.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second.
A little grounder for DJ LeMahieu, and I don't think he's going to make it. Nope, that is going to be a little grounder knock.
Hey, that's great hustle right
over
there
to first.
Not everybody's getting it right out of the
for Ronald Tarias.
So, I have to ask you, Dad, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Row, and you can
good on him. One out knock.
You can read the angle.
And on first.
You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's Miguel Sano, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one.
My memory is not as good as I would like to be on him, but I believe Miguel Sano currently or presently played for the Detroit Tigers, is what I want to say.
He's set. Here's the
30 seconds on Fangraphs would tell me this, but I'm in the middle of a game right now. Swing and a miss, and he's out of there. Have a seat and get comfortable.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Hey, get ahead right here.
Okay, we have now Mr. Who is this? Charles Pesky? Clayton Pesky.
Stepping in now, Clayton Pesky.
Swing and a miss. Blew one by him at 95.
Missed for strike one. 2 out with the man at first.
Think this guy is a regen.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot up there.
Lifted out towards straightaway
Bloop out to center field for Jackie Bradley Jr. out there, and he pulls it in end of the first inning.
To retire the side.
Not bad.
So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Here's C.J. Cron now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
I was wrong. Right league, wrong team. Minnesota Twins is where Miguel Sano is currently playing. But Boston scored nothing in the bottom of the first, so we are still 0-0 going into the second.
First pitch on its way.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, low and outside.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Row, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league.
What'd you want? Low fastball.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on Mike Fillmore?
Slap shot over to first base. And who is that? Who that man? That is Dan Vogelbach, formerly of the Mariners organization, now playing first base for the Boston Red Sox. Pulling it in, making the play, saving the day.
And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this.
Yeah, may have had a couple roster changes of late.
Stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Of note, we've got a complete rookie out in left field, Mr. Barney Saltzman.
Last night.
Rafael Devers still at third, DJ at second. Shortstop is Mr. Raul Mondesi, who the name sounds familiar. I think he might have been a Padre at one point.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Again, so many players, I can't possibly be expected to remember them all.
Into left for a 1-out knock.
Anyway, that was, who was that? That was
the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine.
Miguel Gomez, I think.
The result works.
Yes.
There can't be 2 men.
Slap shot to left field for another 1-out single.
Batting 7, right fielder.
Now with Max Kepler on the plate.
To grab a bat.
Drop that circle change or that circle change up right there over the bottom of the strike zone.
And the home side has
Okay
dominated
with that.
so far.
High fastball is what you're calling for now.
With a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series.
Get that corner zone.
Really nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Kepler, an imposing left-handed figure.
Going for a circle change, same spot.
In the midst of his 8th major league season.
Get your pitch, drive it right here.
Okay, I guess. But I think I'm going to use a little showtime on it and just drop it there right in the corner of the zone. Swing and a miss. Get off my plate.
As they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Now in the box, Bryce Baroa, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Yeah, Bryce Baroa is a new player to Jason. No career plate appearances, so we get to see how he does against him today for the first time ever. How you doing over there at first? You feeling good? Feeling all right? Wouldn't want you to get too comfortable over there.
Come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1's the count.
Okay. 2 out, man on
score here as
first.
we play inning number 2.
Calling for an inside changeup. I'm okay with that call.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
Swing and a miss on that. Man, he's got that changeup working today.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Okay, so cutter high outside is what he's calling for, and I'm inclined to give it to him.
Working for the punch out and the offer.
And frozen on a high cutter. Struck him out. Ends the second inning.
We go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Change the channel.
Ready now, Daniel Robertson. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Oh, dear.
Lots of baseball left in this
Boston
one.
putting in some work in the second inning, going up 4-0. And now Jason goes back out there with the lead. Let's get it.
Get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-1-1.
Right side.
Little bouncer over to first base, and it looks like it's foot race that Daniel Vogelbach, who's kind of a big boy, is not going to make.
That has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint.
Not going to win that one, I'm afraid.
Nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle.
Ooh, well.
Still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Okay.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
All right, man, you got that changeup working today. I mean, he got a hit off of that one, but that one really wasn't your fault as far as the hit goes. Just wasn't enough foot speed on Mr. Vogelbach over there at first. So cutter outside, and he gets it. And that one's also past Dan Vogelbach out there into right field. That's going to turn into a double for Delino to Shields, which puts men on second and third in the top of the third with no outs.
You never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Okay. Well, that's not how I wanted this inning to start, but we got a little bit of room, so it's okay. No need to panic. Everything will be fine.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. Little dribbler down
Little
the
bouncer,
line, but that one
foul.
is foul.
And it probably would have been a run if it had stayed fair, but fortunately, it's just a foul ball and a strike.
At third, to Shields is at second with nobody out.
So there's not a double play on offer here, and even if I did get one, it wouldn't help me out.
Find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
That's over,
Okay,
but
so I
low.
finally
It's
threw a
a
ball
and a
today.
strike.
Seems like everything else has gone for strikes so far. It's a little bit crazy. He's calling for, what is it? Change up inside? Well, I think they're getting their eye in on that change now. So rather than do that, I think I'm going to give him a slider outside.
Let's go right Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through it. Let's go.
A little too far outside, Jay.
2-1.
You're good. It's all good.
Get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys.
If I walk him, I
right
walk
here,
him.
he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch.
Of the
Got himself
Rays
ahead
currently
in the
on
count
this
now.
lineup, only Ronald Tarias has got a home run off of Jay, so he's definitely got the power. Let's try not to give him any meatballs, too. Okay, there's a strike.
Couple of men in scoring position here with
So
none
curveball, fastball, slider, fastball. And what are you calling for? Changeup outside? Sure. All right, let's get it.
Dribbled up
And that's a little dribbler.
has it.
And that is a run across, but that strands a man at second, lets a man score. So I call it a sacrifice grounder, I guess, for Ronald Tarias.
For Tampa Bay, Miguel Sano, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Or fielder's choice, if you prefer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a
Ooh,
swing,
cranked
and a
it.
high drive into left center
Going
field.
long.
It bangs
Goodbye.
off the billboard, and it's out
Miguel
of here.
Sano going yard off of Jason Parham on a cutter left in the
2
zone.
runs on the board
For
after that home
2
run by
RBI.
Miguel Sano. 8th home run on the season for him as it's trimmed to
Brings
a
it
4-3
3-4.
game now.
And that is not the third inning that Jason wanted to have going out, but just goes to show you, man, you can't sleep on any of these guys in the majors.
He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see.
Off
This
the
is not
sign,
guy
my
I want
gosh.
to be pitching to right now.
Now batting, left fielder, Clayton Pesky.
Into the box now, Clayton Pesky. As he'll take a changeup
Mm,
here, strike
okay.
1.
That
0
was a
for
little
1
bit
here in the early
sneaky as far
going.
as I'm concerned, but Ump liked it, so more power to him. All right, what do we got in my toolbox right now? Because something is not working.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive.
Ooh,
That's a foul ball.
hung a curveball and he
runs
took it
already
out
home
there. So let's go inside. Cheeky Showtime slider.
And now a slider
And that
in
gets
there
him
for a
looking, and
ball
that gets
third
him
strike.
out.
And there are 2 gone now. Standing in, C.J. Cron. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Okay, well, it's not a bad bounce back right there. Looks like Jay got his pants up all by himself without me having to tell him.
Hey, 2 outs, huh?
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper.
Little
but
tapper
it's
at the
foul.
plate. That's fine.
All right, come on now.
High fastball is what my catcher is calling for. Is that Blake Swihart? It is.
Here we go, here we go.
The windup and the 0-1.
Not a great pitch.
And there's one well
Awful
above
high,
the
Jay.
zone for a ball.
Come on, dude. You got this. No need to panic.
Come on, big guy. Hey
The
now.
1-1. Hit on the ground.
Bouncer to
short.
shortstop,
Mondesi
Randall,
brings it
excuse me,
in.
Raul Mondesi.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop.
And he got it
saves an error
for
as
the
the
out.
side
So
is
that
retired.
was not the
So they
best
pick up
inning
3
there.
runs on 3 hits.
Quality
including
starts
the home
still
run.
on
No
offer,
errors,
but
and no one
a
left
little bit of
on base.
disaster there
We'll move
between
on to the bottom
the
of inning
9,
number 3.
1, 2, and
Red Sox
3
on
of the
top,
lineup.
4-3. Leading off the inning, Miguel Gomez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hitter, Miguel Gomez.
First
So
pitch
going
of
into the
at-bat.
4th, Boston still scored
Takes a
nothing.
Look down at the knees
So
for
it's
a
still
strike.
4-3. Hopefully Jason can bounce back from that slightly disastrous 3rd inning.
Hey, let's go right here, huh?
0-1
Still
pitch
got
on
the
its
lead.
way.
It's not to be
Swing and a hard
discounted.
hit ball down the
Oof,
line and right.
that one's
And
down
this'll find the wall
with a
down
lot of
there
room to
near
run,
Pesky's
so
pole.
that's going to turn into a triple, I think.
He hit the corner and
Going around
tries for
third. He's throwing home.
And he is into third with a
Wow,
triple.
we.
This is
Miguel
one mark in the league that
Gomez
sees a
smacking
lot of
that
triples
triple.
because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
So whatever that was, Slider, middle of the zone. Oh, yeah.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Pitch like that, you can't miss.
Into the box, Max Kepler. And he goes the other way.
And he cranks that one off the monster.
And it's off the green monster.
And that one's going for a double RBI.
Comes across to score on the play, tying the
My
ball game.
gosh, Jason, what have you done?
Was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
This is not going well for Jay today either.
Right. Baroa.
In now.
Quality starts down the drain already.
First pitch misses to him. It's ball one. With runners in scoring position this season, Baroa is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in
Oof,
scoring
hung that
position.
curveball,
He
but
has
it froze him.
certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Kepler leads off second with nobody out.
Gonna try a low cutter, I think.
Hey, nobody out now.
Now he sends a routine
And that's a
fly
pop
ball out
fly
to
out to center
straightaway
field. Jackie Bradley Jr.'s out there.
and he has
And they
it
are
for
going to
the
hold
first
Max Kepler at second, excuse me, for one out. Pop fly, or pop fly. Man still on second.
Riding
Daniel
in,
Robertson
Daniel
up to the plate.
Robertson.
Now batting. Shortstop. Daniel.
Cutter.
First pitch on its way.
Okay, that was center cut. So that's not great. Really, I think the only best thing that's working for me is that changeup, actually.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Got that
Takes a good
curveball over,
curveball
too.
at the knees.
That's fine. Another one? Lower, you say?
Come on, guys.
A pause and the 0-2.
Swing and a
Swung on
miss.
and missed. He got him.
Okay. Thanks for playing.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Delino DeShields, runner in scoring position with Sir John.
Okay, so I went change up cutter on him before, so curveball, I guess, is as good as anything.
There you go now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good break.
Yeah, a little high there, Jay, but I'll take it. Maybe a slider is what I'm trying to say. Words are hard, y'all.
Big guy. Come on, buddy.
Swing and a miss on
Ball
a slider in the
diving
dirt.
into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like
Okay,
they're
so at this point,
Right now.
he's gone for one in the dirt, so I'm going to go for high inside fastball.
Oh, got him
And
looking at the
caught him
two-seamer, and that'll end
looking. Get off my plate, sir.
It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left.
Well, we are now tied, which is not great, but
And we are tied 4-4.
Jason's still out here fanning guys left and right. It's just the guys he doesn't fan are going for yard.
So striding in, Ronald Tarias. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
And still no score across from Boston, so we are still 4-4 going into the top of the 5th.
Hey, no outs here.
First delivery to him on the way.
Leadoff change up,
0-1
and
the
he
count.
was late on it. So that says to me fastball is what that says.
Come on, Boston.
Drilled
And that
back
one
up
straight
the
back up the middle.
Finds its way through for a
Ronald
base
Tarias
hit.
got himself
So
another
it's a good
single.
start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is
Leadoff
Ford.
hit.
So a ground ball single
That's
up the
not
center
good
of the
for
ninth
Jay.
makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And we get a look at the Rays leaderboard there as he currently sits number 3 on that list.
Ronald Tarias, of course, formerly of the Yankees, which is where Jason has seen him most.
Standing in, Miguel Sano. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Miguel Sano.
Okay. So I gave him a cutter, and he did not miss. So let's not do that again. Like to not do that again. Let's do that again. Let's give him a cutter high outside.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Just missed.
Just a bit high
Which,
that time
all
as he
things
misses
considered,
for
I'm
a
okay
ball.
with. Cutters with you. Always with the cutters. Let's not give him a cutter. Let's give him a changeup low inside.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent down
Clobbered.
toward the gap.
Off the monster.
It bangs off the
Ronald Tarai is
outside
rounding
scoreboard.
second. Going nowhere.
And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with
Okay,
two
well,
bases.
Miguel Sano makes a
When
double.
you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
What do you say, Jay? I say you've got men on second and third with no outs and in a tie game. I'm saying you're having a little trouble here today, buddy. You're striking guys out, true, but they're swinging free at the plate.
Stepping in now, Clayton Pesky, and he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go. Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Man, that one was pretty close there, ump.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game,
That was pretty
you've
close
gotta
there.
get
I don't
that
know
pitch
where
right
it was
there.
out.
0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Okay, missed that one, which is
Sliders into a
fine.
strike.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine. I'm not mad at all.
Arias on
What are you
third.
talking about?
Sano stands at second, no out.
Well, since Jay is kind of laboring out here, I can't imagine they're going to leave him out here too long. So let's go ahead and use our showtime while we're here.
And he struck him out.
And give that man a hat. Clayton Pesky has struck out 3 for 3
It's fair
today.
to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning.
Yeah, I get it. Jay's given up a lot of hits today.
Hey, we got one.
Now to the plate, C.J. Crone. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
CJ Crone, 7 plate appearances against Jay, including this one, and to date, nothing across or no hits, 0 batting average. For that matter, 0 OBP,
Missed with a breaking
which
ball.
equates to a 0 OPS and a 0 WOBA. So
All right, one time right here.
let's, keep it there, I guess is what I'm saying.
The 1-0
Oh, I don't like that.
is taken strike one.
It's
This
not
is a
where I want to put a
situation where the
slider.
offensive player just
It's not
needs to do his
A
job.
good slider spot.
Take inventory, infield back.
Let's
get you
go
a
outside
ground
with this
ball
cutter. I'm getting sick of these
somewhere
guys
in the
nailing my
infield,
stuff.
preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Grounder down the
Bouncer.
line at third. Devers gloves it. Throw to first
Devers
is
gets
in
one
time,
over
but
to
meanwhile,
first,
the
which is
runner
fine,
in to
except
score.
now
Really
we
good
got
job
a
of
run
moving the ball
across.
and play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the goal.
And now it's 5-4, Tampa on top.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Gomez. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. Low for ball one.
Having a day today, aren't you, Jay?
And he leads
Oh,
off a
come
fastball
on,
that looked
ump.
Pretty good, but it's 2-0.
You were spotting
Well, he's
that
got a
all
baseball
over the
to
place
use
earlier.
right
What's
here,
going
and
on?
It looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Now a
Okay,
cut
there's a
fastball
strike.
finds the target, 2-1.
What do we got? How about an inside changeup?
He's in there for strike number 2.
That's what I need.
Come on, baby. See you drive it.
Get aggressive with that showtime usage, because it's seeming like I'm not going to be out here very long. Outside curveball.
grounded to short.
Grounder over to shortstop, and that's going to take him out. So one more run across today.
Rays will settle for just the one. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Rays are out in front.
At least we kept Gomez from going 3 for 3 on us. And after only 5 innings, Jason's day is done. It's kind of disappointing, but at the same time, I can't blame him for it. Okay. Well, all things considered, it was a day to forget for Jason Parham. He pitched only 5 innings, allowed 5 runs on 9 hits, including a Miguel Sano 2-run blast, collected 7 strikeouts, which was positive, but on the whole, did not very good today, and it's only through some last-inning heroics on the part of the Red Sox did they walk out of here winners. So Jason's ERA jumps to 2.59. His FIP is at 2.36, and his xFIP is at 2.53. So that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I'm Tyron Sager, and I will see you at the ballpark.
MLB The Show.